Hello, everyone, and welcome a very special edition of Chino Club Social Channel. We're doing something completely unusual that we've not done before, but we thought we've been going live for 20 days talking about the effects of COVID-19, the unintended consequence of living under these conditions. And today we invited some space to the show, as you can see. We've invited some young people that are still at school because for them it's also a situation of school unusual. So I want to say a warm welcome, first of all, to my co-host Viola. And then we're going to do a bit of a round robin and ask everyone to introduce themselves. So a hearty welcome to our audience on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Periscope, on Twitter, on YouTube. Glad that you can join us, and let's all introduce ourselves.
Well, thank you so much, Brigitte. Thank you so much to all our guests today. We're really excited to have all of you here. So I'm going to ask our first guest to just introduce themselves. Probably just ask Marissa and Luca to let us know a little bit about themselves.
Hi, I'm Marissa, and I'm Luca's mom. I'm Luca. I'm 11 years old, and I go to Red ASB.
Well done. Thanks, Luca. Thanks, Marissa. Kiara?
Welcome.
Hello, I'm Kiara. I'm 15 and I go to Arcona House High School.
Lovely. Then we're going to ask Madison to introduce herself.
Hello, I'm Madison. I'm 11 years old and I go to Redham ASB as well.
Okay, and then I'm going to ask this gentleman sitting next to me to introduce himself.
My name is Claire. I'm 10 years old and I go to Redham ASB.
Thank you, Shay. And then we're going to ask Melissa and Alessandra to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Melisha. I'm Nishan's mom. You can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm 8 years old. I go to Panorama Primary School.
8 years old, Panorama Primary. So thanks so much to everybody for joining us. Okay, so my first question to all of you is...
So we're going to start...
Is just to understand, do you guys know that the latest international figures are that there's over 2 million people infected with the virus? Did any of you know that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So my first question to you guys is, did you understand what it meant when people said we were going to lock down for 21 days? Okay, Shay, what did you know? What was going to happen?
We have to stay at our houses for 21 days and
not leave our home for 21 days. Wow, okay. So what is it that you guys missed the most in 21 days? Kiara, what did you miss the most about the 21 days lockdown?
What did I miss the most that I couldn't do?
Yeah.
I would say, obviously, being outside, spending time with my friends, going out, doing the normal things you do when you're on holidays.
Okay. Okay. And Madison, what did you miss the most about this whole lockdown period?
I missed seeing my friends. We were supposed to go on holiday, but then that got cancelled because of the lockdown and because of the virus. So
okay.
Seeing my friends and yeah.
Okay. And Ashan, what did you miss the most about the lockdown?
Speak louder.
Playing soccer at my
Oh, so you're not
clubs.
allowed to play soccer indoors.
Excuse me?
Does your mom not let you play soccer indoors?
No.
Oh man, that's no good, Mom. Okay, Luca, what did you miss the most? What have you been missing the most?
Like school holidays. I could do
Okay. What did you miss about the school holidays?
like just like playing stuff and
Okay.
going out.
Okay, so being outside. I must tell you the thing I'm missing most about the lockdown is the fact that there's no fast food, no Nando's, no McDonald's. I feel like that little girl on that advert. Have any of you seen it? Where she cries because there's no fast food anymore. Okay, so let me ask you, what have you guys been doing to keep busy and to keep yourselves out of trouble indoors? Madison, what have you been doing?
I have been calling my cousin, and we do board games online.
Okay, how did it work?
So we basically get onto FaceTime, and we usually do Cluedo, and we will. So I have my dice, she has her dice, and then we like have to try find a way showing each other cards, and yeah.
Oh, well, that's interesting. That's cool. That's cool. Kiara, what have you been doing to keep yourself busy and out of trouble?
I've been FaceTiming my friends, but besides that, I'd read, catch up on some work from term 2.
Okay, and Luca, what have you been doing? I know what you've been doing some of the time, but what have you been doing the rest of the time to keep busy?
I've been cleaning and playing sport outside.
Okay, in the yard.
Yes.
Okay, and what have you been cleaning? I need to know what these skills are.
A lot of stuff.
Like?
I've been vacuuming.
Okay, okay, cool. I now know that you have very good set of skills there. Shay, what have you been doing to keep yourself busy and out of trouble?
Playing video games and playing with my dog.
Okay, I also know that Shay's been gardening, been doing a little bit of gardening in the mornings. Okay, Lashawn, what have you been doing to keep out of trouble?
I've been doing art.
Nice. And anything else?
I've been playing TV games and played sport in the yard.
Okay, okay. So let me ask you a question. This has been such a big adjustment for some kids because for the first time you've had to have your mom and dad at home all the time. What does that feel like to have the house full of people all the time?
What does it feel like to have mom and dad at home all the time?
Lashawn, what has it been like to have mom and dad and everybody else around all the time?
What does it feel like?
It feels good
Oh, okay. Why?
because normally they're out of the house all the time.
Oh, so it's been nice to have mom and dad home and have everybody there. Luca, what's it been like for you?
Like my mom goes to work sometimes.
Okay,
So
okay. But she hasn't been at home with you all the time, has she?
yeah. Not all the
Okay.
time.
Okay. And Kiara, what's it been like for you?
It's been good. The house is extremely loud because everyone's trying to keep themselves busy doing fun activities. My mom will be working from home, and then my dad's either working out or watching programs or something. But it's been good.
Okay. And you, Madison, what has it been like to have everybody at home with you?
It's been nice. It's nice. Me and my brother have fights sometimes.
Oh my word!
Yes.
I think that's been happening everywhere.
Mm,
Okay.
but it's been very nice to have everyone and not. My dad always travels. No one traveling. It's nice to be all together.
Okay. Okay. And what are you guys cooking special meals now during lockdown? Are you, because there's like, you have to sort of do with what you have and only go to the stores when it's absolutely necessary. So have you guys been cooking some exciting meals? Kiara, have you been cooking anything exciting?
I yes. So every week I either make brownies. So last week I made banana bread, not brownies, because I made at least 3 batches. So I made a really good banana bread. So that was exciting.
Okay. And so then how do you guys get rid of the banana bread? Is your family big enough to eat all of that banana bread up?
Sorry, Violet.
Is your family big enough to get, for you guys to finish off that whole banana bread, or you cut it and like my granny used to do, put everything in the freezer?
No, they finished it. It was a good banana bread.
Okay, good stuff. And you, Luca, are you starting to do anything like that? Doing any fancy cooking?
We've been making smoothies.
Oh, fun. Is it as it is now that lockdown's happening, or are you making more of it now?
Making more of it now.
Okay. Okay. And you, Shay, what have you been doing? What have you been cooking and getting up to?
When you're doing the show, I make you lots of coffee.
Yes, he does make me lots of coffee because we've been on the show every day. I get coffee at the end of the show. Well, and he makes really good coffee. Thank you. Okay. Madison, have you been doing anything exciting?
I'm very bad at cooking, so I usually just help my mom make banana muffins.
Banana muffins. Nice. Okay, so you're going to be an expert banana muffin person when we're done with all of this.
Yes. I can finally cook something. And
Well
it's banana
done.
muffins.
Well done. Well done. Okay, and Nishan, have you been doing any cooking?
Nishan, have you been doing any cooking?
No.
Okay, not yet. Not yet. But the president made a very important announcement a few days ago. Do you guys know what that is? Shay, what's the extension? That's right.
Oh, yeah.
And do you know how many days it's been extended by?
Is it 2 weeks?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. And so when you think about those 2 weeks, how do you think you guys are going to cope? What would you do differently in the next 2 weeks compared to what you've been doing in the last 2 weeks? Is there anything that you're going to do differently? Let me ask Kiara. Anything you're going to do differently over the next 2 weeks?
Probably not. Try and keep the same routine of just staying at home, being hygienically aware. Just trying, because obviously in the past lockdown, with the past 3 weeks, the rate at which the virus is spreading decreased a lot. So I feel like if we just carry on doing the same routine, it might slow down even more.
Okay. Okay. And Shay, what do you think? What are you going to try and do for the next 2 weeks that's going to be a bit different from the last 3 weeks?
Try to go outside and not play too much video games.
I'm going to hold you to that. Okay. Luca, what are you going to try and do differently over the next 2 weeks?
Probably gonna do more schoolwork and play outside.
Okay. Okay. And is there anything that you're going to try and do differently in the next 2 weeks? Lishan, anything you're going to do differently over the next 2 weeks?
I don't know.
Okay, so we'll have to think about what we're going to do for the next 2 weeks. Okay, and Madison, are you looking forward to doing anything differently?
I think I'm going to try finish my book that I'm reading, and I'm probably going to also do schoolwork.
Okay, and what book are you reading?
I'm actually reading The Hunger Games. My cousin just showed it to me, and I decided I'd read it, and I have not finished it yet.
Okay. Is anybody else reading anything? So what are you reading, Kelly? Which one? What in the... Okay. Now Brigitte is back, and I'm sure she has lots of questions for you guys as well.
Yes, I would like to know from you if there's something that you learned about being at home more or as a result of the virus. What would that be?
Is there something you don't know? So,
Let's ask Luca first. Luca, is there anything that you've learned about in this last period of lockdown that you think would change the way you do things in future?
Like wash your hands.
Whether positive or negative, is there something you discovered you like or don't like?
I like that it like takes the germs off your hands, and then I don't like that you have to like do it all the time.
I agree with you, Luca. I must say, I'm finding that, my skin is taking strain from all this additional hand washing and um, you know, I love washing my hands. I love clean hands, but one's washing your hands a lot more than what you're used to. So that's something completely new and different for a lot of people. I think a lot of people have commented, for example, that nothing has ever been as clean as it is now. Things we may not have paid attention to before is getting extra attention now. So it's heightened our awareness of cleanliness in general for me. Kiara, is there anything that will change for you that you've learned that you've liked or don't like?
So, sorry, Brigitte, who did you ask that question to?
Kiara.
Oh, sorry. Repeat the question, please.
I wanted to know, is there anything that you've learned in the lockdown period now that you think is great and something that you'll do going forward? Or is there something that you've discovered you absolutely dislike and you don't want to do that after lockdown's finished?
Definitely with lockdown, I become more aware of like the precautions you must take just to be more hygienically aware. And also not to take going outside and seeing your friends for granted. And yeah.
Super. Madison, how about you?
Um, um, I think I've learned more or less that food is actually pretty expensive and it's going to raise prices, I think, with the virus. And we now have to wash our food
I
when we
think
bring
it's
it
made one
back.
a lot more aware.
And like washing your food before you get in the house, I find is very weird, but
Shay, how about you?
I think if our president didn't extend this lockdown, we'd be in big trouble due to the rate of the virus spreading.
Okay, so Brigitti's question was, what
Excellent.
have you learned over the last 2 weeks? Shay says that he's learned a lot of maths over the last 2 weeks.
Okay. Lishon, how about you? Anything that you've learned over the last 2 weeks that you think you're going to remember?
I don't know.
I don't know. What did you learn over the last few weeks? What did you do that you learned that was new?
Um,
Wash your hands often, all the time. You've been doing that. Think of something that you've been doing that you don't do often, that you don't always do.
I don't normally go outside all the time.
But now you do.
A lot.
Well, well done, Lishon. Well done. So I think what I'm going to do now is ask each one of you to let us know if there is a special shout out you want to give to anyone. You want to say hello to someone special in your life. Luca, how about you? Is there someone you want to say a special shout out to?
Hi, Shay.
Anyone else? Cousins?
Anyone that's not anyone that's not on the screen with you. Do you want to say a special hello to someone that that is not here with us?
Not really.
That's okay. That's okay. It was wonderful having you with us. Kiara, do you want to give a shout out to anyone special?
To my sisters and my cousins who are tuning in at the moment.
Cool.
Wonderful. Madison, who would you like to give a shout out to?
To my cousins Aaron and Michaela, and my friends and my family.
Awesome. Awesome. Lishun, how about you? Who would you like to give a shout out to?
I don't know.
Say to your friends. Come on, don't say I don't know anything. Who do you want to say hi to?
To my friends and all my family.
Wonderful. I think that's lovely. Shay, who are you going to give a shout out to?
My step siblings, Kristen, Damien, and Leah.
And your cousins?
I think that's awesome.
Thank you,
So
everyone.
thanks, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for being so brave to come on the show today. And I know that it's not easy to do this, but we really enjoyed having you. Our show has been on for the last 20 days, and we've been speaking to lots of people about business and speaking about business. And we just thought that it's so important. And we want to thank all the kids for being so amazing at the fact that the lockdown has been difficult, but you guys have been amazing. So thanks to all the kids for making the lockdown bearable by doing such great things. And thanks very much to all the moms and dads and grannies and guardians who have just been so patient with the kids. Thanks very much, everybody.
Thank you for having us.
All good. Thank you for having us. Bye.
Welcome.
Bye.
Bye, Madison. Thank you. Bye. Bye, Lashon. Bye, Shay.
That was amazing. Thank you so much to all our special guests. And let's see if we can get Shay and Viola back on screen again. Um,
So
Shay, it's lovely to have you on the show.
It's a pleasure having you.
he just realized what he said. Thank you very much, Brigitte, for being so patient. I think this was such an interesting show, and it was great to have the kids um, on the show with us. And yeah, I think it's not been an easy situation having lockdown, and yeah, I think that it's been, I think it's been quite taxing on the kids, and it's been taxing on the parents as well. So just I think, just to let you know that we're thinking about all the moms and dads and kids there that yet there's no, just everybody's been patient with each other. And we also think about a lot of the kids and parents who are facing terrible abuse at this time because of the situation, where we're sitting with a situation where moms and dads are incredibly frustrated by the situation of living in these conditions with lockdown, and a lot of the kids are bearing the brunt of that. And so we really want to just think about those kids as well, and just ask moms and dads to be a lot more patient with their kids. We know it's not easy.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And what I want to do today in the comments below the show, I think it was our show 2, 3 days ago. We had when we, almost every day we've been talking about how businesses can pivot at this time. I got some amazing comments on our YouTube channel from someone that was sharing experiences on how their country, how businesses in their country have pivoted. And it was amazing examples. Unfortunately, I can't get those comments right now, but I'm going to put them in the comments of today's show. It's
Okay.
amazing the amount of innovation that we are seeing from people that have just got a sheer will to survive. People doing things that is completely outside of their comfort zone. And again, I think it's a time for great innovation.
Yep.
So those who have done so successfully, congratulations to those. If you're still busy working on an initiative, let us know what it is, let us know what you are doing and how you are moving forward. And again, I think a reminder to remind people that now is not the time to be quiet or to go silent. Don't let your clients wonder what's happened to you. Don't let them wonder if you're still in business. If whatever you've decided, even if you haven't made a complete shift yet, that's okay. Just let your clients know where you are at, so that they don't think that you've fallen off the planet.
Absolutely.
um,
Absolutely. And just for anybody who's very interested in that topic, please try and go back to yesterday's show. There were some brilliant examples of that. And I think it might be a good idea for us to actually start talking about, just taking it, just going through those comments in detail tomorrow, and then just discussing them on the show. Friday's show is quite exciting. We're going to have a few ladies. We're going to have a panel discussion on sort of post phase one of lockdown and how their businesses have been affected by that. And then also just personal views from people in terms of, the day after day 21. Which is going to be day one of the 14 days in terms of the extension. Yeah, so thank you very much to everybody who joined us. I know Shay is pinching me. He wants to make a closing comment.
Why did they call it COVID-19?
so I think that's a very, very interesting question, Shay. So coronavirus is a family of viruses that's been around for a long time. But COVID-19 is the disease that results as a result of the virus. So the virus is called corona, but the disease that you develop as a result of it is called COVID-19. And 19 is because it was identified in the year 2019. That's a fun fact.
That's a very good fact. Very good question. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
And thank you for not asking me that when I was alone, because I did not know that answer. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Yeah, let's have a good evening, everybody. And thanks to everybody who was part of the show tonight. We really, really appreciated it. Thank you.
Night.
Good night.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you back again tomorrow.
Goodbye.
That question. That's excellent. Using a camera.